to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we see the number 11 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Buckeyes will kick this deep to get us going. Turn starts inside the 15. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. So Michigan's offense comes out of the field for the first time today. You recall the last time they played, the Wolverines won a very close game. That has not been forgotten in Columbus for a single minute since then.
No, and if I remember right, it was the Michigan defense that really stepped up and prevailed and led them to a close victory the last time out. Let's see what happens today if the Buckeyes offense can make the adjustments.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. First down here for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Man, they got exactly the right coverage early in this game that they were looking for. They found the matchup, and they hit a big one early.
The Wolverines have first and 10 here. He hands it to the back. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Now it's second down here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone in your Kirk in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back and this is a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
First down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Grab down the middle. It's Mitchell. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards. And I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
And the Wolverines will line up now. It's first and goal. Grab made by the tight end. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The Wolverines come to the line in a hurry up. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So Ohio State's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. They'll be challenged today by one of the elite linebacker groups in the sport. For impact players who fly around and are capable of just taking over football games.
Yeah, Chris, I think it's the versatility of what these guys do that really makes them so unique. I mean, they can play off ball and defend the run, and if you get into passing situations, oftentimes you'll see these guys blitz or get up near the line of scrimmage and pressure the quarterback. When you have that kind of ability, it's rare, let alone to have two of them. So that's why this defense is one of the best.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Running back has it on the screen now. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to the offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
Gain makes it second and medium. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, staying holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Back to pass. It's Huck. Lets it go quickly. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down. The Buckeyes will have to kick it away. The offense will have to punt the first time this afternoon. It's a low punt. Won't travel very far. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective, moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
The Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Looks to the left for a quick throw, and he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the left side, an explosive play. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. So Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. And the Wolverines are going to keep this drive rolling. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Offense has reached the red zone now. They're going to run it. Headed for the end zone. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. Going to try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Return begins inside the 10. Coverage team brings down the returner. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Dropping back, it's Huck. Pass complete on the crosser. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here comes the jet sweep. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Well, for many, this is the quintessential college football rivalry. It combines tradition, high intensity, and very often high stakes.
Yeah, Chris, I really think the rivalry has changed over the years. Guys in my era would tell you it was a game that was the most heated but the most respected because of the way you were recruited by both schools. There was the Woody, there was the Bo influence on the rivalry. But I think in the new social media era, I think it's more about hatred for the two schools. From both sides, it's just a different feel. We'll feel that today when these teams go at it. And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grabbed by the receiver. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. There's a throw underneath to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
2nd down play coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. That's a fly to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking for a receiver. Caught quickly. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just...
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. First play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking downfield. It's Huck. Pulls it in. It's Gee. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Bringing pressure. Catch made on the right side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
And he's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. And he just throws it away. So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Boy, that's 2 straight incompletions. You hate for this offense to squander such really good field position. Let's see what they dial up here on third down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he finds the running back in the flat.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
The pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Michigan. This offense cannot be stopped.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. And there's the handoff. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when the Wolverines and Buckeyes get together, and a fun first half to boot. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter, cut in to this huge lead. First play of the second half is a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Scanning the field. It's Huck. Defense is coming after him. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Touchdown, Wolverines. The defense produces 6 points.
Man, what a play by this linebacker. Just sitting back in zone coverage, does a really good job of reading the eyes of this quarterback, anticipates that throw, steps in front, and walks to the end zone for a touchdown.
Return begins inside the 10. Oh, and he's got some space here. On the move. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Play action here on first down. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. He stopped it at the 49, but that'll be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Throwing up play action. Snags the quick throw. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. Looking for a man. Running out of time in the pocket. And he finds his tight end for the catch. The Wolverines churn out another first down.
They pick up a completion. It doesn't get big yards, but you know what? Enough for the first down. Let's move the sticks.
Looking to throw again. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Snags a good throw. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the Wolverines are in the red zone. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
The Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. Ball handed off. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. Well, the power run is stuffed. Barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
Well, they go with the pitch here on the option on third down. Good call, but this defense is not fooled at all. Good job of recognizing this and being able to blow that up to now force a fourth down.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Michigan. And strike up the Michigan band again as the Wolverines, Kirk, are beginning to build a lead and pull away here.
I don't think the biggest Michigan fan in the country could have ever expected this kind of performance by the Wolverines. Everything that they have done has worked, and right now they have a nice, comfortable lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And the kickoff heads out of bounds. The offense will begin from the 40. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Christino, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fights off a defender. Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a 4th down now. Buckeyes will line up to kick it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Off the play fake on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Pulls a stiff arm. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
Get set.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver makes the grab. Oh, what a cut, and still going. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. And the Wolverines move into the red zone. On first down, it's play action. The pass rush closing in. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. All the energy really building now. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Starts with a quick pass to the left on the RPO. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the fourth quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still...
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, that's another sack for this defense. They have pressured this quarterback from the start to near the end. And the crazy thing is, they've shut this offense down. Would you have expected that with this kind of quarterback play that we've seen from this guy, that he wouldn't put a point up on the board?
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Grinding away with their running game. They've got him down out near the 40.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back's got it again. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a 1st down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quick throw caught on the left side. They'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the 1st. Second down play coming up for this offense. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He finds some space. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense.
And he makes the grab inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the quarterback keeps it here. A quick juke. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. 1st down and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, is it just me, or is it a little bit strange that this offense continues to give